Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Lewandowski, Rafinha.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's gone forward. Raul. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that looks a decent ball. Schlotterbeck calmly anticipates. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Hazard. Rafinha. Hazard purring through the gears. Oh, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Hazard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pinches it off him. Good ball, good take. Dink through. He's in a great position here. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's on it, can he get away? Rafinha. And it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Goes down, but nothing given. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Oh, he's burst through. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. Terrific save by Manuel. Ball's out once more. No way through there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Schlotterbeck gets a foot in here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He was under real pressure there. Messi. Played into space. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Lovely, now real chance! Oh, it's gone in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Number 23, number 2.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now this could be a chance. That's been cut out, well played. Who saw this coming? Indonesia have come back from the very brink. And he was quick to react. No, that's been intercepted. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Coming on the field is number 10.
Looking to play him in. Pass is just off target.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's the throw.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 6, number 8.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Basten. And Scholes. Arhan. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Liverpool have reclaimed it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Arhan. Can he latch on to this? Not the most accurate pass. He's had a shot! Just off target. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Raul. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, he's having a shot! He's getting it all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
After 48 minutes is...
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
This looks promising. Can he get it through? Beckham. Robertson. Well timed, excellent interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now, that looks a decent ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That has not gone well. Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Goals! And he's straight offside. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Looking to play him in. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Great defending, strong and determined.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well read, nice interception. Indonesia are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Kante attempts a clearance. Good ball, good take. And he shoots! And he's quick to get it clear again. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Van Basten gets to shoot!
3 minutes added time.
Time and again they are repelled. And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. It is edge of the seat time here. Their place in the league at stake.
Hello, everybody,
Great for the
and welcome
neutrals,
to today's
utterly
match.
unbearable for anyone with a vested interest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Indonesia cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and he's having a shot! And it's a goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Dieter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he finish? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Isak. He's found a way through. Isak! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that's aimed into the middle. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Isak. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is good alertness. Nicely spread. Threads one in. Can he latch onto this? Oh, it's come loose. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Isak. Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Time and again they are repelled. Goes for the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. There will be a throw-in. Van Dijk. Jordan Henderson. Ashlani. That pass has been well intercepted. Van der Ven.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And we hit half-time. How would you review the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably...
And the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And all eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Indonesia have themselves a chance from the spot.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 11.
Well, the keepers these days have done their homework.
Number 10.
That's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
60 minutes is number 23.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Hit into the middle. Chooses to go back. Raul. Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Can he finish? It's in! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 7.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Indonesia give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Indonesia finding their passes. Openda. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, just skips past his man. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Openda. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's a sharp little ball here. He's beaten the last man. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. And he's found the net! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Not so much. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Security staff
Indonesia found it all too much in the end. They came into the day with...